Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to go check into my fish tank. So right now this video is for this stupid annoying guy that keeps telling people that he doesn't need to get a bigger tank, and he keeps getting fish for his tank, and it's 5.5L, and I'm about to cry because that's just too small. And my tank, I'm getting a bigger one. Like, I'm not necessarily going to make my fish just stay there and never change the tank. I'm trying to keep them alive as I can because we're getting a new home, and then we're going to we're gonna have a tank made for a new home, and I'm thinking it's gonna be like 300 gallons. That's gonna be a lot of water to manage, but I think we'll be fine. But yeah, once we get a new home, we'll get 300 gallons. That's a lot, and I'm pretty sure they'll be really happy. We'll get a pond and everything, but that's gonna be in maybe 2 years or so. So I have to keep them alive as much as I can. And if I can't, well, we can always get more fish. But I'll be very, very sad because I couldn't but keep them alive. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep my fish alive as long as possible. So you guys, I don't know, usually my friends just visit my channel, but this super annoying dude, I'm going to put the photo right here, bruh, seriously. So I watched that dude's channel and see that all he does is Minecraft and stuff, which is totally normal because that dude's absolutely probably a kid or something, which is fine because I'm also a kid, but I technically know more because how would I not know this stuff? Anyways, guys, I'm just pretty annoyed of this stupid dude, and I just can't anymore take it, so I decided to make a video about it. I'm going to make multiple videos about my fish, and I'm going to see if I can get a bigger tank. And I'm hoping other fish people will come to my channel, watch my videos, and then I'm going to ask for help so I could know what to do, because I didn't know if my fish are males or females, because I had 8, but the others died because I couldn't get a filter fast enough or a live plant, and it really sucked, and I was super sad. So, a few facts before we get started on my video and show you my fish and their new home. So, if you didn't know, goldfish produce a lot of waste, and it's very, very gross. But you eventually have to clean the tank. So if you don't have a filter or something, you could try to clean your tank every day, because they dirty and they poop a lot, and there's no air that much to breathe in. They can last a couple of days without breathing that much air, but bro, that's gonna be so dirty. A bowl this size is no, that won't cut it, bro. That will not cut it. You have to get probably at least 40 gal or 55 gal. Most people recommend that. It's good for your fish because they grow big, it's large, and it's spacious, and they can swim around. And basically, from all the videos I've watched, I usually watch Solid Gold Aquatics because she through her videos she explains things, and it helps me a lot, and I realize things that I'm doing wrong, and then I correct them. But that dude is just not trying. I don't know if that dude's lying or not, but he's saying that he has 15 fish now and 2 turtles. If that guy actually does have 15 fish and 2 turtles, well, what you're about to hear right now is gonna probably surprise you. I don't know if you're watching this video, but you're very, very annoying, and I just really want to kill you and send you to effing jail, bruh. We probably don't live in the same country, but I'll try my best to set a petition to stop you from owning pets. Anyways, so turtles usually need a humongous space to grow, turtles usually need some water and some basking area. If you don't know what a basking area is, it's basically a little bit of land and it has to be a little bit wet. So because turtles are not just sea creatures, they also stay in land. There's a difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Actually, a tortoise like stays in the land, while a turtle like can go in the water inland. So if you don't have a basking area for your turtle, then their like shells would rot, or like it will just be very bad for your turtle. And right now they don't seem to like be hurt. They seem to be fine, but like sooner and sooner they're gonna get worse, and they're just gonna get even more hurt, and they're gonna eventually die. So you're going to have, guess what, a dead turtle. And if you do manage to get through your like 5.5 liter gal thing, I don't know, 5.5 liter like area home for your like 2 turtles and like 15 fish. Well, congrats, bro, because I don't know a single person who can do that. That's like so weird. Like, who has heard of like 15 fish and 2 turtles in a 5.5 liter gal? So first of all, like, keeping pets is not cheap. I mean, you will see that Solid Gold Aquatics actually has tubs. And the reason why she got tubs is because sometimes the tanks aren't big enough. There isn't a tank in the right size. So you can actually get tubs or ponds even. So tubs are actually very, very cheap. Since I live in another country, and I calculated how much my tub costs. It just costs, guess what, $3. $3 for 5 gallons. And like, it's fine to keep fish in there for like a couple of days, maybe a month or something for like a grow out tank, but you gotta change that like for now, because that like they can't grow to their full potential. But my fish have been growing very, very like better. Like my tiny feeder fish grew, and I tried to give them the best life I could. I tried to give them the best life I could possibly give them, and they're fine for now. Don't worry, I'm not those owners that will actually leave them to like die. I actually try to convince my parents to see if I can like get better conditions. You see, if you can't keep them, like if you don't have the right stuff, then don't own a pet. Maybe a dog's better than that, because like, if you really want to keep a fish, then you should know that there's cheaper options as well. If you want to get your fish, like, you know, a nice home, but it's cheap, then I recommend, like, tubs or buckets or something like that. So, usually, the best tub that people would recommend are food-safe tubs. Like, you know, like, humongous tubs, like maybe like a 20-gallon tub that's humongous. It's spacious. The fish could swim a really long way. Like, it can swim so much. Like, usually those kind of tubs are good, food safe tubs. So have you ever heard of like food wear for your food, and you like go to school, it's like a tiny pack to put your food in? So basically tubs that are like made with the plastic. I'm gonna edit that out. Okay, I'm not really gonna edit that out. So basically tubs that have like, if you notice in like food safe tubs or something like that, there's gonna be a number 2 surrounded by a triangle. And like usually those kind of tubs, like, I think I have like a container here with that. Like, no, I don't. That sucks. Anyway, food safe tubs are great for keeping live fish. Like, usually if you see like a triangle under your like tub that has number 2 or number 5, that's like a great tub for you, and you can keep fish in there. But if it doesn't say that, or if there's nothing, then you shouldn't keep your fish in there in the first place, because the fish like will slowly die. Like, it will take a long time for them to, but they're going to eventually die somehow. And it sucks, you know, because you'll miss your fish and your pets, which is going to be very sad. So they'll eventually slowly die, which is bad for them. So you gotta get like a food safe tub. You could actually ask malls if they have any tubs like that, which I asked and they did, and they got that tub. Anyways, since we got the tub, I put the fish since I already had like a filter and a pump that's like acclimated and cycled. I don't know if that's how it works. I just removed the tub, put removed the filter, put the filter in there, and then get the pump and all that stuff and put my fish in, and they seem to be fine now. So I'm going to speak about one last thing before we go to my fish. And I know it's been like 10 minutes or something, but this is insanely important if you're going to ever keep fish. So most common pets are goldfish, but you can also get fighting fish. That's good too. So goldfish and fighting fish are different. Fighting fish are like tropical fish, I think, and they need heaters. And goldfish are cold water fish, so they need high temperatures, but not that high. When you put your water into the tank, it has to be like cold, but not so cold that you're freezing. So goldfish, the water is I use tank water, tap water for my tank, and I change it every week. And you should, if you think you're not supposed to have water conditioner, you're supposed to, because you have no idea how many chemicals are in tap water. Tap water consists of chlorine and chloramite, which is so bad for fish. It could slowly kill them, and smaller fish, or probably snails or something like that, could really irritate them, and they could die super slowly or really quick. It depends on how much tap water you use or how much chlorine is in your tap water, but slowly they will die and they will get hurt. And sometimes tap water has a lot of chlorine in it, so it could kill the fish. But even though there's tiny chlorines and chloramides in the water, it will still harm the fish even though they don't die. So they will slowly get hurt. That's why there's such thing as water conditioner. It's cheap. You can find one for $1.02 in the USA, but I live in another country, so it's 55 pesos. It's so cheap, it's so affordable, and I've never been so happy. You could get this thing called stress coat. It works the same way as water conditioner, but it stops stress, and your fish will be okay for for a few days. And you have to add a little bit of this. You add it comes with a measuring cup, and you have to get 5 ml. You have in every 10 gal. You have to put 5 ml in every 10 gal. But since I got 5 gal, I will put 2.5 or something like that inside, and the fish will be fine. And every day they'll be super happy. They'll be swimming up. Usually you can tell if they're happy if they're swimming on top, or if they're active, and they're moving a lot. So basically, I could tell they were happier, and every time I actually change the water, they don't look so good. They look very sad. They'll sometimes lay in the bottom of the water because they think they're in another surrounding area. So that kind of confused me, because they're usually weak or something. But ever since I added that in, they were so much more happier. Actually, stress coat is made from this company called Appy. Here, it's right up here. You can see they have so many kinds of products, and it helps so much with the fish. Stress coat is one of my favorite products, because it's not only water conditioner, but it's a stress coat. If you did not know, all fish have a coat on top of their body, so that's why when you touch a fish, they're kind of slimy. It's called slime coat or gel coat, and that coat usually will stop stress for as long as they can. And if you touch the fish while your hands are dry, the coat, the jelly, will stick to your hands, and it could stress the fish even more, and they could have like more possible chance to die, which is very sad, and you don't want that. So basically, you're going to have to like the stress coat. Usually, if you like actually do touch them when your hands are dry, you can like put that in, and they'll have another layer of coat, like artificial coat and natural coat. It has aloe vera in it, which is great for the fish, and I'm like happy that they're still alive because it's like a record for me. Like they've been alive for a month now, which is great. I had fish before, they were like guppies or like something, and they just died, which is sad because I didn't know what they needed, and my sister didn't know how to treat them, and she was acting like she knew everything. But I've gotten fish. I've been like studying them for like 3 years already, so I knew I could probably get them already because I knew so much, and I could get it like a home. And guess what I did? So we're going to go get my fish, and I'm going to show you a clip right now. Okay, so here is my fish tank. Oh my god, they're so adorable. Hi! Okay, so usually I don't have these pebbles here. I like sand, as like sand is a better substrate, but my mom decided to get pebbles because she wanted it to look nice. I keep telling her it's not how it looks, it's how it will like help you. And my fish, like this is like my favorite fish because of the amazing textures on the tail, like the patterns. Like I love it so much. Usually I don't recommend pebbles. My mom put them in here anyway, and they're mixed in. I can't get them out, so someday I'll remove them and I'll sift it out through the sand. They're like thinking it's time for food. They want food. He's waiting for food. Alright, so this tank is like huge. I have a filter. A filter filters the water, like keeps it clean. Like earlier it was foggy, but now it looks like clear. So like I have a pump to provide air because goldfish need a lot of air. I have 4 fish in this 5-gallon tub. But that I know people will say this is not enough. Like they need a bigger space because I'm sending their growth. But people, just so you know, foggy, but now it looks like clear. So like I have a pump to provide air because goldfish need a lot of air. I have 4 fish in this 5-gallon tub. But that I know people will say this is not enough. Like they need a bigger space because I'm stunting their growth. But people, just so you know, I really want to get them a new, like a better home and stuff like that. And it really sucks that I can't do that, but I'm still trying my best to get them like a better lifestyle because like I feel so sad that they can't like live their like life, like yeah. I'll feed them quickly. Like it sucks because I can't like get them their like huge tank that they need, but they're happy for now. Like my smaller fish are like getting big. They used to be like an inch or something, but now they're like 3 or 2 inches and they're bigger. My bigger fish, like these 2 fish right here, they wait. Let me put this down for a second. Okay, sorry. So they used to be like a little bit smaller, but now they're bigger and they're, wow, they're really hungry, aren't they? Alright, so they used to be like smaller, like, but now they're a little bit bigger, and I'm happy that they've grown a little bit, because that's always good. If you don't know what stunting growth means, it means you're like keeping them at their like same growth size, which is very bad for fish because they need to be able to grow. So in the future I'll be able to get my pond, which is great, so I can have my fish in there and I can like get them the things they need. Wait, for a second. So I can get them the things they need and they'll be happy. So yeah, here's the fish tank. I tried so hard to get all this. Like my mom worked so hard for this, and I'm pretty sure she, like everyone here, like right now would be proud of my, like right now, because this looks super awesome. fish are swimming. Also, if you want to know a fact, you can feed your goldfish a little bit of garlic, or any fish actually, garlic. I don't know if there's fish that don't eat garlic, but garlic is great for your fish. Like, this dude, like, loves garlic. Like, they just love the smell, and it's great for them, and it, like helps them out, and they're like, oh, hi, buddy. You still want food? Anyway, so garlic is actually a great source of nutrients for your fish. It, like, helps them so much. There's, like, so many ways, like, they could get healthy from garlic, and it's great for them. So I feed them, like, garlic. It's, like, basically, like, medicine for them, like a tablet or vitamins for them. So I just feed them this rarely, like maybe like a month or so. I fed them this today, and they're more cheerful than ever. So I use this dechlorinator, and you could see it's like a lot of dechlorinator for only, this is 55 pesos, that's the currency in the Philippines. But this is like $1. Like, this is so much. And it says here that, like, you can't see it, but it says here that for every 10 gallons, you should put like a tablespoon or 5 ml. And this thing, like right here, is like expensive, but I tried to get it. And it's amazing, it does wonders. It's called Stress Code from this company called Appy. And it says that you should add it into the tank when you're adding fish, or when you're changing water or something, because that's what you do. Here is my net, like, oops. Here is my net. Let's pick that up. I don't want that to listen. And there's my net and all that stuff. Here's the food that I use. It's cereal. It's like great. Like, this will last for so long. If I don't know how much it is, I think it's like 380 pesos, which is like $6 for like that much food. It's bigger than you think and has more food than you think. So, like, it used to be up to here, but now it's up to here, and it's still so much food, and I have even more food for fish. Like, I feed them this rarely because it's like crushed up, and they like to sift through the sand, so I feed them this one so they can sift through sand. And sifting through sand is natural for goldfish or any other fish, which is actually very good for them. Hi, buddy. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Bye, guys. This video was too long. Anyways, I'm hoping you guys can leave suggestions of what I can do to make my fish like live a happier life, and what I can do to make them happier, because I don't know what to do. They're like always here, and I feel like I want to get them a better home, like better stuff. Like, if you please comment down below and give me suggestions for like anything that they'll need, because they're like here, and I love my pets so much, and I'll do anything to help them. So yeah, thanks anyway, guys. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow.